Cloud9 here to bring you guys a new One Piece Manga 658 prediction rant. Now, before I get started with my prediction, I want to go ahead and apologize for not getting this up yesterday. It was in all my intentions to get it up yesterday, but due to some inconveniences, I wasn't able to do so, so I am very sorry for that. Basically, I had to take a test today, actually, and I needed to study for it, and after I did my Naruto prediction rant and my Bleach prediction rant, I found out I ran out of time and I really needed to go ahead and crack down on that. So that's basically what went on with me. But anyway, to get on to the chapter and give my prediction word afterwards, basically, I love 657. I thought it was a pretty awesome chapter overall. For the most part, it really gives us a real feel of what New World is supposed to be like. Seeing half the island covered in ice and the other half covered in fire, I'm like, that really explains New World, because I believe in part one, well, of course in part one, we whenever we heard a pirate talk about New World, it was always in the context of it being madness, it being crazy, that nothing makes sense. I think the first island they mentioned was when they were talking about the island that has lightning raining down on it, which of course we've heard Smoker talk about a couple chapters back. That right there didn't make any sense at all, and we really said in New World that how could you have an island basically half of it being on fire, half of it being completely covered in ice, and it's like neither one is really affecting each other. So that's what I really love about New World so far. Punk Hazard just seems crazy. We have a woman with arms for wings. We already saw the samurai who was connected to that dragon. And we've also seen another samurai who was in the jail cell with Nami, Frankie, Sanji, and Chopper, where his pieces of his head were all over the place and they had to reassemble him. So yeah, New World is already really crazy, especially Punk Hazard. I know a lot of people think that a lot of the different things as far as like seeing different parts of people's bodies, like the samurai with only legs and then the other samurai with only a head. A lot of people think that maybe Buggy had combined does something because we heard some talking about a Shichibukai. I don't think that Buggy is involved in this, and the reason for that is because if Buggy would have had to have had this ability to be able to separate others like 4 years ago, in my opinion, because I remember Smoker talking about just a few chapters ago that Punk Hazard has been closed off for about 4 years, or it's been closed off like since 4 years ago because of some type of incident that happened there. And of course we don't know what that incident is. Not only that, but if you guys remember how the Straw Hats got gassed and stuff, I never saw anybody like that hanging around Buggy with those types of suits and, you know, anything like dressed up in that kind of those kind of clothes or anything like that. So I don't really think Buggy is involved with Punk Hazard in any sort of way. I think whoever's doing this may have similar abilities, and obviously it's the person that those guys in the mask, like in the little getup, obviously it's their master, because they did refer to let's take them back to master after they kidnapped Nami, Frankie, who else? Sanji and Chopper. We heard them talk about having a master. So I think it's whoever is in charge of that whole island. Obviously they're the ones who's doing it. I don't know if maybe some kind of weird experimentation going on in that island, since everybody seems to be looking really crazy. Like we see just at the end of the chapter some giant kids. So I don't know, maybe those are just baby giants, or they're like that for some sort of special reason. Honestly, for what I think is going to happen next chapter, though, I basically think that we're probably just going to see more madness on the island for the most part. I don't really think there's going to be anything really groundbreaking as far as we're finding out a bunch of new stuff. I don't think that Luffy, Zoro, and Robin and Usopp will reconnect with the other Straw Hats yet. I think they're probably going to look around a little bit more. We're probably going to see, again, more about the island, get some more development for the samurai, probably hear a few things of why, like talking about the samurai with the legs, like find out a few things of why he's there. Probably the same thing with the other samurai as well. Nothing really extraordinary, but then again, it is Oda, so Oda may go ahead and surprise us with something that we really don't expect to see. And if that does happen, it'll most likely be at the end of the chapter. But anyway, these are just my thoughts on 657 and what I think will happen in the next chapter. But please give me your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think on what's going to happen next chapter. Thanks for watching this video. Please rate the video and subscribe if you like my channel. And like my Facebook if you want to get updates, as well as follow my Twitter. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. See you later.